Hello. So here's today's thought. So I've been in my head kind of planning this workshop. And I don't know if it's going to be like 1 hour or multiple hours or over days. I don't know. But anyway, but the workshop itself, I've been thinking about, it has to do with emotional fitness, like a fitness program for our emotional health. And I'm trying to kind of like parallel the two things, right? That, it was just the turn of the year, right? It's January. And so, in January, people tend to try to think about getting healthy and I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do all this stuff and all of these things. And we don't like do the same necessarily about our emotional well-being. We don't think like I'm going to get my emotions on track. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to build some strength. I'm going to, right. We don't. And I think that maybe we should. And so one of the primary thoughts I was having today. So I went to the gym for the first time this year. I haven't been in a long time. I like to walk outside instead of kind of being in that internal environment. But anyway, so I went to the gym today because it's 17 degrees here and snowing. And I was thinking about how much more cautious and careful we are about the physical health thing, right? So two things I was thinking. So one has to do with the fact that when we think about weight loss, right? So for me, that's why I go to the gym, right? I'm weighing more than I want to and I want to lose some weight. So I go to the gym and I don't think to myself, I need to lose weight to go to the gym. I go to the gym to lose weight. And I think the importance there is for us, I think one of the things that gets in our way emotionally in terms of taking care of kind of how we feel is that we are apprehensive about engaging in things, whether it's relationship wise or just putting ourselves out there in some sort of way, like being authentic and real, because we're afraid it's going to hurt, right? We're afraid that something bad's going to happen as a result of that, right? Most often we're afraid someone's not going to like me, or people are going to discover that I'm truly an unlikable person and they're not going to like me. That's the root of most things, by the way. But so we think when I feel more able to cope with rejection, when I feel more able to cope with, I'll put myself out there. And I was thinking that's similar to like when I lose weight, I'll go to the gym. So the reverse is sort of true for emotions as well. We have to put ourselves out there in order to build up that strength to be able to kind of strengthen our coping mechanisms, if that makes sense. So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about how that is just like the way that we need to think about first, in order to become stronger emotionally and more stable emotionally, we sort of have to put it out there a little bit, right? We sort of have to take that risk, right? Put it out there. And then secondly, I was thinking about when we do that, when we do put ourselves out there and take those emotional risks, whatever that is for you, whether that's telling somebody, you really hurt me when you said that the other day, or asking for a raise at work, or telling someone you love them, or just something vulnerable that terrifies you and you think that you can't do it because you can't handle it. The other thing I was thinking was along the same lines as with physical exercise. If you are starting out, right? So I had this New Year's Day, I decided I'm going to run this 15K that we have locally here in Central New York. And that 15K is in July, and I haven't run in years. So I'm not going to go out today and run 8 miles, right? Like that's ridiculous. That's not happening. So instead, I'm going to condition myself. I'm going to run a half a mile. Then I'm going to run today. I ran 3/4 of a mile without stopping, right? I'm going to condition myself. So similarly, we need to condition ourselves for emotional vulnerability moments, right? So we need to kind of practice maybe imagine what it would feel like to say, I love you to this person. Imagine what it would feel like, not their reaction, right? Don't worry about the other person right now. What would it feel like for me to say this really, truly authentic thing to this other person? How would that feel to me? What would that feel like? And kind of condition yourself to it. And I think the other part that parallels physical health stuff is our protection against injury. So the truth is, when I go for a run for the very first time, or I go a little bit further today than I did yesterday, my front of my thighs is going to hurt, right? And for me, I have a little bit of a wonky ankle. So my ankle is going to be sore. I know that that's true. I know that those things are going to feel that way tomorrow. And so when they happen, I go like, right, yeah, no, I knew that. I knew that my thighs were going to hurt tomorrow because I ran more than I normally did yesterday. We sort of accept that. And secondly, we maybe baby ourselves around it. So I don't then, if my thighs are hurting, I don't then go like, well, today I'm going to run 18 miles. Like, no, I might take it easy. I might do some stretching. I might do some yoga. I might go for a walk instead of like further kind of putting pressure on that system that has pain right now. So similarly, I think when we do kind of risk it, right? When we do sort of train ourselves and put ourselves out there in some sort of way, and it hurts, it might hurt, right? Like it might have not gone the way you wanted it to, or it might have felt terrifying to you. And so know that, prepare yourself for that beforehand and say, this could hurt. This could go, and not but, and I can handle it. Right? My thighs are going to hurt. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to kill me. My thighs are going to hurt. So similarly, I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to be vulnerable in some sort of way that, again, quarter of a mile, not 18 miles, right? I'm going to put myself out there in this tiny little way that feels like it might be scary and it might be vulnerable and it might hurt. I might be sore tomorrow. Again, I don't want it to be excruciatingly painful, but like I want it to be maybe enough that I go, okay, ow. And then I rest and I take care of those muscles today. And then the next time I do it, maybe I go a little further. So that's all. So I was just kind of thinking about that and how, I think that there are all sorts of ways that we can draw the parallels between physical health and emotional health and kind of think about how to train ourselves emotionally to be stronger, to have better cardio, right? To have stronger hearts, to have stronger muscles, which I'm thinking have like our actual strengths as human beings. So kindness and love and humility and all of those things. Can we build up those strengths? And, I'm thinking about nutrition and hydration in fitness and how nutrition and hydration in our emotional wellness could be kind of what we say to ourselves and the environments we put ourselves in, kind of what we take in. So anyway, so I'm developing that program. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be great. But I just wanted to share that with you today, the part just about how coping is like exercise and we need to kind of train our coping selves to be a little hardier. To be a little stronger and to know that sometimes when we do something that stretches us a little, we might be a little sore after and it's fine. And a little sore is fine and we'll get over it and we'll pick ourselves up and we'll do it again. And maybe the next time we go a little bit further and a little bit further. And that every day we just learn more and more about how fantastically, wonderfully amazing we are and how capable we are of doing whatever we put our minds to, that you have it within you already. And what's stopping you is just taking that first step, whatever that first step is for you. So for today, a little bravery maybe on your part. I wish that for you. I wish a little bit of bravery to say, I can do this thing. And even if it hurts after, I can handle the hurt. Whatever that hurt is. I'm strong enough and I can get through it. So you already have it. You have it within you. You have it right now. So enjoy your wonderful day. Stay warm. It's freezing here. And hopefully I will have some more stuff to think about soon. Alrighty, take care. Bye-bye.